Hi, I'm Kimberly Clark. I would say to follow your instincts, to stay true to your aesthetic, and if you do that, your audience will find you. I've worked up this year to about 3 a month, and sometimes 4, and it's not steady. It's not that many every month because of I'm from South Texas, from San Antonio, and there's not availability all year long because in the height of the summer, in this part of Texas anyway, in my part of Texas, they don't have the outdoor shows. So a lot of artists I know travel out of state, and I'm not at the point where I can do that yet, to follow the weather, you know. When I left what I call my starter life, and decided to follow my dreams and pursue my photography, and I told myself that I would give myself 5 years to build my business, and I'm in my 3rd year of that. So and it's picking up, so it's working. It was the initial investment and that was the hardest, because you have to have that outlay, and you really, to make an impact and have people appreciate your work, I think you need to have it look as professional as possible, and shoppers and customers respond to that. It's 80-20. I spend 80% of the time working on it, which is I'm in photography, so that's traveling to find what I'm going to photograph, and once I photographed it, then I come home and then I work on editing it and then packaging it for the shows. I also sell online, so that's happening constantly, so I'm responding to customers and that kind of thing. And then the show part is, 2 or 3 weekends a month for 5 or 6 months solid. So most of the time is the creating of and acquiring of the work and then presenting it. What I found and what I had, and I recommend everybody find one, is a show mentor. I had some good friends that had done shows for years in their particular art field, and they were able to advise me, oh, well, this one, maybe not for you yet, this is a higher end venue and you may need to wait until you're more polished to try to apply. And initially I chose on what it cost to get into the show, because I knew I would have to try to make that money back, and I wasn't confident in doing that. So initially it was monetarily and what was close and what would work for me, easily. And then as I got better at it and more confident in my work, I chose venues based on the reputation from my mentors and other artists that I'd come to know on the circuit, and gotten advice from them about, well, this is a really great show, I think your stuff would do well. And then I also use online resources like Zapplication to find events that are happening within my driving range or what I think is feasible for me to do. And then I also check cities' Chamber of Commerce websites for their calendar of events and things like that coming up. Trust your instincts, your artistic instincts. If you try to make something just to sell it, as opposed to make something that speaks to you, that is true to your aesthetic, is true to what you're drawn to, it comes across as insincere and doesn't appeal to many people, and you end up wasting money doing that. So